Hey everybody, welcome back to What Do You Think of This, where we are revisiting the best things from our past to let you know whether they are still the best things for your future. I am Jeff Abyad, and with me is Josue Escobar.
What's up, everybody?
Now, baby!
We're back, baby!
Yeah, we are.
I was going to say that, and you beat me to it. And we're back with our second ever test kitchen. Test kitchen, test kitchen, test kitchen, yeah.
Nice.
Technically, I guess this might be our third test kitchen, and the reason is if you want to include the Three Musketeers episode, where we spent like 10 minutes eating candy bars.
That's right.
But
Find out what nougat was.
Find out what nougat was. This is evolving and maybe becoming self-sustaining. We went from a short audio segment on the podcast. If you don't know, this is episode 13 of our podcast.
That's awesome.
We've been doing this, so you can find it all at wdyt.show. The next one came out as a special video episode direct to our YouTube channel at wdyt.show.
Yeah.
And that was great. We did Olympic
awesome.
food.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember?
We
Wheaties.
had black olives.
All kinds of cheese.
Cheese.
Bread.
Croissant.
We almost lost our fingers.
Yeah, if you pay attention, yeah.
Now we've got something really special that's just for this episode. So you might already be watching this on YouTube, but if you're on Spotify, this is going to pop up in your podcast feed.
That's cool.
Right.
That's
with
awesome.
everything else, because this is the year 2024, which means video podcasts are possible.
Yeah, and technology, baby.
They have been for some time. If you are a pure audiophile and you're like, are you guys converting this to a video podcast? Fear not. Nay. Well, you can still listen to it if you like. And if you're on Apple Podcasts and you follow us right now, you're listening to this going, what are you talking about? I'm just hearing this. Get to the food.
Yeah.
We're going to get to it. But I just wanted to point out for anybody who's interested, because I heard that on the listener side, it's actually not a bad experience just listening to this.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you want to do that, I'm doing my best to edit out all the chewing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll try to spare you from the.
Yeah. But convenient for us, now that we're dropping it in just the normal episode feed, it's saving me at least once every 5 weeks or so. I don't have to add an Easter egg into the album art.
Yeah.
The last one almost broke me.
The effort. Yeah.
It was really too much. So this will just be a chicken leg like the last one. We'll keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken leg.
Yeah, for the Test Kitchen logo.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a piece of chicken. It's black and white, if you couldn't tell. We're going to get into it with this one, but you had the fantastic idea of not just hitting nostalgic foods for us, but nostalgic foods based on our previous episodes.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good idea.
Going back to all the stuff that, in the movies, people ate in the movie.
We're not going to hit all of them, but we're going to hit 3 of them, and we have some great food lined up.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm hungry. Well, I'm so hungry. I'm just smelling it all. It's all right in front of us right now. But it's going to culminate in, I'm really excited, Mrs. Doubtfire, Jambalaya.
Jambalaya, baby.
Hot Jambalaya!
Hot jambalaya!
Hello!
That was episode number 11. So
Yeah.
if you haven't listened to that yet, you probably know the movie, or if you don't, you can go back and watch that. Listen to that.
Good stuff.
But first, we are traveling back in time to the 90s to a small island off the coast of Costa Rica.
I have a jet sailing by it chapter.
Isla Nubla?
Isla Nubla, yeah.
Yep, okay.
Yep.
We are going to Jurassic Park.
Yes, baby.
Okay, if you know Jurassic Park, there is one iconic food for me that came to mind, and I think
Hold on to your butts, people.
I think we need to do this together. So very first, before you even put it on the camera, just grab a spoonful.
Oh, yes.
We're going to do what everybody is wanting us to do right now.
And if you've watched the movie, you'll get the reference.
That's right. Ready?
Ready? Yeah.
Jell-O.
That's my scared face.
I'm afraid I'm going to drop it all over my desk.
Remember they ate Jell-O in the little cafeteria?
Yeah.
And Timmy was all shocked and burnt up.
Best scene and the worst scene. It was terrifying, but also all the food you could eat for free.
Oh, like all the ice cream and pudding and...
But first, before we do that, I don't know what food anybody else thinks of. The other food that I thought of was a food that they eat when they're having that meeting in the room,
Oh, yeah.
with the lawyer and stuff.
Chilean sea bass.
Chilean sea
Chile,
bass. Oh, we should have done that.
How are we going to make that?
I don't know.
How are we going to get that?
Well, we got the next best thing, and that's Dino nuggies.
Yep.
This I thought was a good idea. This is not necessarily a nostalgic item for me. It's something my kids eat.
Rawr. Yes, it's something, yes, for sure my kids eat. And you got buffalo sauce over there.
I do. I prefer a buffalo sauce. I think the standard sauce for folks would probably be ketchup.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm going ketchup.
But mine's again. Oh, hey, that's nice. So let's just go for this. You prefer a T-Rex or a Stegosaurus?
Dude, T-Rex, king.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's do this. Okay.
It just makes me think of my childhood and my kids' childhood.
Yeah, my kids' childhood. That's what I was going to say. They eat them.
Yep.
My wife is kind enough that when we have nuggets at the house, the adults have an adult version.
Really?
I don't mean like naked dinosaurs. I mean,
An adult.
we have chicken strips, something a little bit more elevated than just a dinosaur.
Like white meat, chicken, like really good. Yeah.
This just looks like he got decimated by some other dinosaur.
I know. My wife just makes sure that I get a few of them also because I'll feel left out.
You smell them. You're going to want to eat them.
Is there any different really than the adult chicken nuggets other than just not being in the same shape and you get more of it?
I honestly don't know, but something about these to me feels like I probably shouldn't be eating them, which is why we get to do it for this podcast. This is what this has become for me. You know, figure spend 2 weeks doing a juice diet. You might as well just go right into nuggets and Cheese Whiz.
All of that just down the drain. Hey, we're being disciplined about our diets anyway, so this is a good cheat.
Yeah, and it's only one little dinosaur.
Or 2 or 3.
Or 3, yep. What do you think of these? I mean, you have them on the regular, so it's not even, do you remember them tasting like this? This is what I expected.
If I remember my childhood in these nuggets, I don't think they've changed in decades. Why change a classic?
I don't think they've changed in a million years.
Maybe even since the Cretaceous period.
Jurassic?
The Jurassic? Yeah, exactly.
I can put buffalo sauce on almost anything, you know, and love it.
I'm more of a ketchup and barbecue sauce.
I like barbecue sauce a lot.
Barbecue sauce
especially
for
with
sure.
chicken.
Yeah. And then, you know, with the invention of Chick-fil-A sauce and Polynesian sauce, I like that too.
Do you?
Yeah.
I will almost always go buffalo or honey barbecue.
And then you can mix them all together and make one giant king sauce.
Do you really do that?
I know. I did that back in the day. I don't do that now. It's kind of
like
gross.
the sauce suicide. Just bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah. I'm going to say this holds up. This is what I expected. This is not a gourmet meal.
No.
But eat a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
Dino nugget, good.
Yeah, for sure.
Boom.
There it is.
Let's move on to the Jell-O. We have a couple different versions of Jell-O here, but I want to start with the standard. And I'm going to say, for most people in America, there's a couple different ways you might expect Jell-O to be prepared. But there's just this is the normal way.
Yeah. Courtesy of my wife making them individual like this.
Looking good. Okay, we got green. Does that mean it's lime?
I guess so. I didn't check the box.
This, authentic to the movie, she ate green Jell-O.
Yeah.
Looks awesome. Should we just do it? Is there a specific way that you ate Jell-O as a kid?
You have to slurp it up like.
Okay. This is what I did as a kid. I would put it in my mouth and swish it through my teeth until it turned into liquid.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know.
I'm not going to do that right now.
I never
Remember
did that.
Three Musketeers? I got 2 bites in and I was like, I have a toothache. And I can't do that now. So I'm just going to, let's just
do
it up. I also, I put it on my tongue and I just squeeze it right against the roof of my mouth. No? Do you use your teeth? Are your teeth involved?
No, my teeth aren't involved. I'm not psychotic.
You're just you just sucking on it and then just look.
You're right. I do the tongue thing against the roof of your mouth thing.
Didn't even know. You didn't even know.
Didn't even know that. But you know what though? I think the only times I've really ever had Jell-O is at buffets.
Yeah, it's at buffets a lot.
It's not like anything we just we got to make Jell-O for dessert. We don't ever do this.
I'm curious if anybody else does this, because here's one other thing I just realized I do with Jell-O, and I don't eat it often. I'll put it in my mouth, and then I'll start swishing it forward, not even through my teeth, just kind of around in my palate, on my tongue, just to get some more flavor out of it.
It's kind of like ice cream, but I'm just waiting for you to like spit now,
okay,
like you're brushing your
don't
teeth.
do it in the mic. I might have to cut that out, but hold it in there, and then swish it back and forth through your teeth and taste the flavor.
That's wild. It's just pushing through. I get the same. I don't think it changes anything for my taste palette. Other than, I think it's the same.
I'm gonna say, as a guy who has had a very limited diet lately, that just lit me up. And moving it around. All that sugar. Well, the sugar, but moving it around made a difference for me.
Really, you pull out more flavor out of it and stuff.
I think so.
I think it's the same to me, just the regular way. Just holding it in your mouth a little bit and letting it just cover your tongue. I think that's the same as swishing it.
I don't think it's the same. Okay.
You tell us.
Tell us. But for now, Jell-O, come on.
Oh, yeah, you can't. That holds up. That holds up. For sure.
Okay, in our household growing up, there was one other version of Jell-O that you might see.
Yeah, I'm excited to try this.
Did you like it as a kid?
I don't think I've ever had Jell-O with this style that we're about to try. This is like a nostalgia thing for you, right?
It is. My grandmother would make little dishes like we just had, little dishes, but then there would also be some that included slices of banana. This one is a red Jell-O. Strawberry?
I'm guessing it's strawberry.
I'm not even going to show it because
strawberry and
it's going to be too hard.
Banana.
Okay, so I'm just going to grab a scoop here. I'm basically going to cut through and grab a scoop with a good slice of banana. It's mostly banana, but I can smell it. Oh, man, that's awesome.
Oh, banana! The banana smell is great.
I'm not swishing the banana in my teeth, by the way.
I dare you. Look at that.
Full disclosure, it's been sitting out here for a few minutes. The banana's a little warmer now.
It is, yeah.
But the mixture of flavors I really like.
That's crazy, yeah. It's strawberry and banana.
It's really good. It's like a smoothie.
It is like a smoothie.
This is healthy, folks. So, like I said, my grandmother used to have this in the fridge growing up. One time as a kid, you're like, oh, grandma's making Jell-O or whatever. Yeah. I opened up the refrigerator and I thought I saw some Jell-O on a plate, but it was orange. And so as a kid, I have a memory of putting my finger, touching it and tasting it.
Yeah.
It was a refrigerated egg yolk.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if I asked. But it must have scarred me because I still remember it.
It definitely scarred you.
Every time after that, I'm going to check. Okay, what do you think?
I think I like that better.
Really?
Yeah, I like bananas. I like bananas.
The bananas are great. I'm going to say it definitely holds up.
Yep.
I do like the classic Jell-O better, only because I can swish it through my teeth.
Oh, okay.
Let's move on. Jurassic Park was great.
It was.
We are headed to... I
would say the movie is great, and the food in the movie is great.
Also... And the podcast episode based on the movie, great.
And number one, our first episode. It's great.
Next movie we're going to hit, a Goofy movie.
We're
going to travel to Lake Destiny. Lake Destiny, Idaho. Idaho?
I don't remember where it was. It was adjacent to L.A.
Yeah, right the other way from LA. Okay, guys, you know where we're going with this. Cheddar!
Yeah.
Cheddar Whizzy! Woo! I got a couple crackers for this.
That dude devoured his Cheese Whiz in that movie.
Is Cheese Whiz a nostalgic thing for you?
No. I know that people in Philly, there's like a cheesesteak that's made with Cheese Whiz.
Geno's,
yeah.
And what's the one across the street? Oh, man. Get in the comments, folks.
Yeah, let us know.
People are half of the world is gonna hate me. Whoever goes to that side of the street. But yeah, you can get it Wit Whiz. You have to say. I remember it being very particular. You need to say Wit Whiz, and it was like the soup Nazi. Because if you didn't say it right, they're kicking you out.
Really?
Well, I don't know if it was really serious. We were there so late at night too. That was just I don't know.
Late at night is when you do your
Cheese Whiz eating.
Your Philly cheesesteak adventures.
Sadly, we don't have a cheesesteak. We're just going the Whiz straight to the cracker.
Straight to the cracker.
So yeah, just hold it upside down and close, and you'll get a little dollop of Whiz there.
Oh, I was expecting it to go. Psh.
Yeah, no. And the good news here, folks, is that this is an excellent source of calcium. So says the Whiz.
Cheese Whiz as a brand doesn't exist anymore.
I'm proud of this.
But this is pretty much the same thing.
Okay, nice. Yours a little less delicate. Should we go for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Can you hear all the...
That's a Ritz cracker right there, folks.
Man, that is an interesting taste.
You know what
it
reminds
me cheese, but...
Those little packages that you used to get when you would go to school and you would tear the plastic off and it would have the little red thing that you would...
Yeah.
It tastes
that's exactly
just
what
like
that is.
And it might have been
Crazy.
a cracker like this too.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. That is exactly the same as that little Lunchable cheeses.
Last time we toured Greece, and France, and we were doing all kinds of cheese. And I think even that soggy brie that we had, I like better than this.
Yeah, that soggy brie. Would you say this is like also quintessential American food?
I mean, yeah, who else is eating this? Right?
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you're eating any of this stuff on the regular.
I think, come on. Not.
No. I'm not gonna recommend this one.
I don't think it holds up.
No.
This is not a... Yeah, I know some of you might love this. If you love this, that's okay. That's just how our system works. I don't. But I think that based on the Goofy movie, there is one way that we have to eat this.
Are we trying to do the cheddar way? You're not putting your hand, are you? Oh, straight up off of your hand. Is that the way he does it in the movie?
Oh, yeah. Hey,
I thought
look.
I thought he just was.
It's the Leaning Tower of Cheese. Huh. All right. You going to go straight to the mouth?
I'm gonna do straight to the mouth. I don't know if I want to put it on my hand.
I'm afraid. Ready? Huh.
I did too much.
Okay, I got to be honest.
That's crazy.
That was better for me. It was intense. Maybe that's what I was looking for, like the buffalo sauce. I just wanted something that was going to give me a little bit of a kick.
Oh man, that was
Wow!
that was way too much. It's all stuck in my teeth.
Oh, whoa! Let's swish some of that water through my teeth. Wow.
Oh, give me some of the Jell-O again. I'll swish my.
That's a really good idea. A little lime palate cleanser, a little citrus to clean that out. But yeah, I much prefer the Jell-O.
If I have a heart attack on the way home, it's because of this.
You think Pauly Shore eats Cheese Whiz?
No. He didn't even really eat Cheese Whiz. His character
it's
did.
animated. I just wonder if it ever comes up, if he could ever even do that.
I know that'd be pretty funny.
It would be funny.
Pauly Shore, do you eat Cheese Whiz?
I think just based on the paparazzi, you can't do that. Moving on.
Yes, moving on to the next food in the Goofy movie.
It's Hi Dad soup.
Hi Dad soup.
Okay, this is traditional alphabet soup, but
Yes.
you really went out and didn't pull out any stops here. You got the one with the meatballs.
Well, dude, there wasn't really that many things to choose from.
It's like, here you go.
I don't know if alphabet soup is something that I don't know. I think this is a holdout. Campbell's is still making this.
I'm going to tell you my first just flash judgment. This is not very soupy.
No, it's not very soupy because it's not even a soup. You go to the soup aisle thinking you're going to find alphabet soup, but it's spaghetti. It's in the spaghetti aisle.
It looks like more of a sauce than a
it's
soup.
a pasta than a soup.
I almost want to put it on something.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm going to get a meatball in there. I am not going to try and spell I love you, Dad, or whatever Max does. I don't think that's going to work. But
Mine is spelling it neon. N-E-O.
Eo. Are all the letters? I have ool. Yo. I got a yo.
No, that's a Z, not an N. It's just sideways.
It can be either, man.
Yeah.
You just interpret the world how you want.
This smells, right away I'm going to say, this smells gross.
Yeah, do not recommend the smell.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Almost too hot to handle.
Yeah, right. No, it's too hot to handle.
You don't want to burn the roof of your mouth. You got to be really careful. They always say on the instructions, leave in the microwave for an extra minute so it can even out the taste and the heat, I mean. Mm-hmm. And I do highly recommend following those instructions because that helps.
I went for a second bite.
Okay.
I immediately regretted it.
I'm going to say ho ho pa. No. Oh, this literally says no. I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Another eating method. I'm going to say with something like this, I'm doing the same thing that I do with the Jell-O. Yep. I put it on my tongue, squeeze it against the roof of my mouth because it needs to be masticated in some form, but I'm not chewing it in the initial your face.
I don't know why I went for another bite. I was thinking it was going to get better, but there's like this old cardboard taste almost to it.
It's that Chef Boyardee overtone or what? It's that same flavor when you get this canned stuff that has that Just a very specific flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in a pinch, if I had to, I'd fine. Let me eat it. If I was starving,
I don't know how to rate this one because I don't like it, but it is what I expected.
I kind of expected this. Yeah, I expected it to be better than what it smelled like. So, I think it's actually worse than what it smells.
Yeah. I don't think so for me. It is what it smells like. Which
I can't believe we give kids this.
Here, just to eat something, or especially I think it's mostly if you're not going to eat anything. It's very neutral.
Yeah.
A kid could eat this. It doesn't have any spice.
Oh,
it
it
has a meatball in it. You got a little bit of protein there.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. And Dino Nuggy to the rescue.
Okay, boo on that.
Can it not see my thumb? You do it. Oh, there it is.
I like how it always puts the thing in front of your face. So
I
it's
know.
just very clear you're the one that gave it the thumbs down.
What's next?
Mrs. Doubtfire,
There we go.
dear.
Hello.
There we go.
One thing I forgot where we're starting from.
What?
It was the cake,
Oh,
the pie. I gotta go grab it. We'll cut this up.
cool. Oh my goodness. Maybe more of this Jell-O. The Jell-O tastes better after eating the spaghetti.
From Mrs. Doubtfire, famous scene, which, believe it or not, we did not talk about on the episode.
No, we didn't.
I challenge you to go back and hear if we talked about one of the most iconic. I even threw it in the Instagram tease when Robin Williams as Mrs. Doubtfire has
That's
the
right.
cake on his face, and we didn't talk about
That's
it.
hilarious.
And we talked for so long.
No, but I thought we mentioned like how like it was falling into her coffee.
I thought
she
we did
still wanted
too.
to taste it.
I thought we did, but maybe we edited it out. I
Maybe
could
we
be
did.
wrong. I'm gonna have to go back and listen now. But
Probably
I
have
listened to it and I was like, did we not mention? Here's the point. As much as I wanted to smash a cake in our faces, I don't eat cake very much.
By me, yeah.
And what am I going to do with the whole cake? Even my family, like they have enough sugar to eat.
Yeah. They're going to have enough sugar to eat.
But because it was falling in the tea and they were talking about it adding a little bit of was it a citrus or something flavor?
Something like that.
I went back with something that is nostalgic for me, which is key lime pie.
Yeah.
Are you into key lime pie?
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
ever- Okay. I'm very excited for this. I haven't had it in a long time. This is just a tiny version. Here's a fork for you.
This is going to be
And,
great.
It is going to be good. I don't know how. It's going to have to just hover here as we dig into this. This looks really good. So, Mrs. Doubtfire, thank you for inspiring us.
Oh, lovely dear.
This has a nice, thick consistency.
Ooh, it's like a
some whipped cream.
cheesecake almost.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It has that lime kick right after.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, my.
Oh, dang. That's really good.
Oh, my.
And right after not eating solids for a while.
Dude, I have not eaten, hardly any sugar. And I am so happy right now. Oh,
This is probably going to finish before the podcast is over.
that is unbelievable. This is, I feel like, wow. Even the tart aftertaste. Mm-hmm. I think this is the biggest win.
Man, put some bananas in that.
Oh, I don't want to. You could, but I just like that, like it is.
Man, great.
Thank
good
you,
pie.
Mrs. Doubtfire, dear. The rest here, I'm going to slime it on your face. No, just a tiny little. 2 thumbs for me.
Yeah.
Unless you want to. Here, let's try and do the double. Remember last time when we had to switch? Oh,
There
we go. And one.
And one thumb.
Okay, we're at the final.
Yes. The funniest and most stressful scenes in the movie.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mm-hmm. Now, I want to give a special shout out to Katiana Lejeune and Kat Rios, who recommended for me this little place called Ragtime in Alexandria. I was
Shout
trying to
out.
line up picking this up to get it here to the house. It's not super close to me, but when I was at the office yesterday,
Yeah.
and I Ubered it. I got a deal on Uber, so I only paid like $10, including
Nice.
a great tip for the driver. This came right at the right time for me. But I had called the
Wow.
guy on the phone because I went to Uber order. Have you ever had this happen? Like what was on the menu was not on Uber Eats.
It wasn't on the menu.
I couldn't I knew I had to add the shrimp because in the movie he chokes on the shrimp.
Yep. That's
Stu
right.
is allergic to pepper. If you haven't seen Mrs. Doubtfire, he chokes on a shrimp.
He's choking.
He survives. He's fine. It's Pierce Brosnan.
Yes.
He's James Bond. He's okay.
Yeah.
He's okay,
The
folks.
shrimp's not going to stop him.
So I called on the phone.
Oh, I'm probably not going to get it.
No, you got to hold it close to your face, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, but it's so far away.
Anyway, he was the nicest guy I ever talked to on the phone. He's like, oh, let me fix that for you. He added it to the Uber menu, called me back.
Whoa.
And it was so shout out to them in Alexandria. They're in the courthouse area.
That's awesome.
Okay. We're doing this. I'm going to get some shrimp on it. There's sausage in here. Hot jambalaya. We mentioned this is jambalaya, right?
Jambalaya. Yep. It's jambalaya is what he eats at the end.
I won't say it's like the same
Still
exact.
Yeah.
But this is, I
Cheers.
can't wait. Cheers, buddy.
Yep. This is really good. I mean, no surprise. I mean, it came from a legit restaurant.
This is just a nice
shrimp dip.
grouping of flavors there.
It's nice and piping hot. It's fresh out of the oven.
It's not quite as hot jambalaya.
Uh-oh. There's only one thing missing here.
What?
The cayenne pepper.
I knew that. I was playing. I was acting. We have cayenne pepper just to spice it up a little bit, as Robin Williams did.
Hopefully we don't choke.
Dude, if we have to give the Heimlich maneuver live, this is going to be the best video or the worst video we've ever done.
Yeah.
Where do you want me
You
to
want
put
to
it?
do the honors?
Sure.
Just,
want it on
just
one?
sprinkle it all
The whole thing?
around. Yep.
All right. Too much?
I don't know. I
Not
didn't
enough?
see.
Okay, here's one.
I couldn't see from the microphone. Mix it in real
Just
quick.
gonna make sure I get in here with.
Oh yeah, I can definitely smell it.
Wow! Ooh! Oh! Look at this.
That might be too much right there.
Okay, just Josue. He is my advocate here. That is proving that this is gonna be some hot jambalaya.
Hot jambalaya.
Woo!
Dude, I love cayenne pepper.
I love cayenne pepper too.
I don't know how in the movie he was like, no pepper. I do not like spicy. I don't do spicy at all. Really, bro? Not even pepper?
No, he said he's allergic.
Oh, he's allergic to
that's
pepper.
why.
That's
Give him a
terrible.
little grace, but why are you ordering jambalaya?
Yeah,
That's the whole point.
exactly.
Okay, Stu, you're a weakling.
Mm-hmm.
This is great.
This is amazing.
Even with that crazy amount of cayenne pepper, my tongue is pulsating, but I love it.
So good.
I'm glad you leaned in for that final chew.
What an amazing thing that this already comes with sausage and all that, and you asked for shrimp, and they added it but didn't take the sausage out.
No, it's got to have
What a
both.
great job.
It's got to have both. That's really good.
Well, folks, this is my lunch
And my breakfast.
and my breakfast.
At least we're not bleeding.
Yeah, if you watched the last episode, Test Kitchen, at least we're not bleeding.
What do you think?
That was spectacular.
The jambalaya or the whole thing?
The whole thing.
The whole thing. What a good excuse to eat some amazing food, minus the SpaghettiOs.
Minus,
the alphabet. It's the same
alphabet.
food,
Yeah,
right?
it's the same food. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, guys. Jambalaya. All the thumbs. Here, give me 2. What if we do 4 thumbs? Well, definitely
There we go.
fireworks.
There we go.
That's I want to re-eat some of this right now. I might go right back to the pie, though.
I think I'll finish the jambalaya and then finish the pie.
Oh, man, this is so good.
So awesome.
Let me know, because we have an episode coming up after this. Because this is dropping in your Spotify feed, you may have just listened to Mrs. Doubtfire. Can you give us a little tease as to what's coming next? Not the next food one, but the next actual episode is a recommendation from Josue.
A tease. How do I tease?
Maybe by way of, if you listened to our last episode, you heard some of Josue's most iconic impressions. And so maybe you could give us a little impression to tell us what the movie's going to be that we're reviewing next week. Because everybody will know it.
You come into my house and disrespecting my family with the nasty SpaghettiOs.
That's way better than I expected.
I'm gonna throw you in the river, eh? Get out of here.
We're watching The Godfather. I'm not going to be able to have any of my kids join me for this one.
Neither am I.
Ella doesn't want to watch
No.
The Godfather.
She's gonna be like, I want to watch your father. Like, no, not this father.
We were together yesterday, and I was telling somebody that, we're going to be watching this, and he was telling me, oh, yeah, you can skip number 3. And I was like, oh, we're only doing 1.
Yeah. We're only doing 1.
We're only doing a Godfather number 1. So if you want to watch it and then hear us talk about it, you're welcome to do that.
Yeah.
Some people have been doing that in the episodes, which is why I've been teasing the episode to come. Otherwise, you could just listen to us talk about it and then decide based on what we recommend, because we're going to let you know.
Yeah, come along the ride with us.
And I'm excited
fun.
because I've only seen it once.
Yeah, I think me too. I've only
Way
seen it
back
once.
in the day. But people say it's good.
Yeah.
We're going to decide.
We'll see.
You can find out about what we think of all of these things. This is 13. Next week is 14. And we're doing this every week, Josue.
Yeah.
You know what day the podcast drops?
Thursdays.
Thursday morning. If
fellas.
you subscribe here on YouTube, or if you follow us on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts or any other podcast platform, just go to wdyt.show.
Yep.
That's what do you think? And you can find it all there. You can comment on any of these videos or episodes. We just want your interaction. We want to know what you think. And if you taste any of these foods and you love them, because I can already think of a couple of people in my life who are going to be texting me that they can't believe, because last time got real controversial when we got to the baguette.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People were unhappy. Let us know.
And if you feel insulted by us not liking the alphabet spaghetti, sorry.
I think it's because we didn't open the can with our teeth.
Ugh. Oh, yeah, he does do that.
My dad taught me. The biggest help anybody can give us is to like and to share and to subscribe.
Share, people. Share. wdyt.show.
And we're everywhere. We love those stars. So any star that you see, just 5 of those would be super helpful.
Would be awesome.
Yeah. You looking forward to next week?
I am. It's going to be good.
It's going to be really good. And I can't wait, now that I know that we're kind of coming into this theme.
Yeah.
What foods we see in these movies.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to be thinking, because those Italian people can eat.
Yeah, they can. So stramboli. Or a pizza.
I'm just waiting to let it develop, let it simmer a little bit.
When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another, I feel like, very successful test kitchen.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Excited to eat the leftovers I like and give the rest to my children.
Yeah, they'll definitely love the nuggets.
Yeah. We'll talk to you next time on What Do You Think of This?
Peace out, everybody.
Meow, baby.